What's going on, guys? My name is Joltage, and today I'm going to be bringing you another LC game from SPL Week 3, this time between Mambo of the Wi-Fi Wolfpack and Starmaster of the Cryos. Mambo is coming into this game at 2-0, undefeated, with 2 good wins in his first 2 weeks, and Starmaster is coming in at 1-1 after a good first week win and then a unfortunate loss week 2. We've got some decently we've got some cool looking teams from both sides. Mambo's got Hippo, not on sand this time, like Blarajan brought week 1. Ghastly and Abra together. That's a typical ladder team type thing to go for, though, and probably is going to be I don't know. Mambo's team could have a variety of sets on it. Probably Life Orb Ghastly, could be Sub Wisp Ghastly. I think Mambo likes running that, and then maybe Life Orb Abra, maybe Sash Abra. You got Snivy, probably HP Flying. That is the typical HP Snivy runs, and then Mag, probably Scarfed. Starmaster's end, we've got Fudig, which is really strong and stuff. To trap some stuff. Krogunk is, the Diglett's going to be really important in this game, as Krogunk is Mambo's main counter to dangerous mons such as Carvanha and Poniard, though he does have a Hippo for the Poniard and Snivy for the Carvanha. Also, if Abra is Sash, it can, last-ditch effort stop a sweep. For some reason, Mod Chat's not on in this damn battle room, so the battle chat's being destroyed. But anyway, it's probably standard EVO Foo, probably fast Foo with Life Orb Carvanha, Life Orb Diglett, EVO Poniard. Maybe Poniard has rocks, but I expect them to be on Ferroseed and Ferrospritz Core. Pretty standard looking team from Starmaster, who leads off with the Mienfoo, as most people lead off with Mienfoo, and Mambo leads off Snivy. Snivy lives U-turn from Mienfoo, but doesn't kill with one hit, especially at +0 as it currently is. So Starm probably is just gonna U-turn out into something, as he does do exactly that, as Mambo brings in Hippo. Hippo is not Sandstream, which probably means that Snivy is EVO with Synthesis. That way, Sandstream doesn't mess up with Snivy's heals. As in comes Ferroseed, and Starmaster's getting up his rocks nice and early. Mambo could probably stay in and go for rocks here, though Ferroseed does definitely threaten Hippo. So, yeah. While we're waiting on this turn, I would like to apologize for yesterday's video's poor audio quality. Today's video should be using the correct mic, and if it's not, I'm going to be really pissed. But, yeah, I'm really sorry about that moving forward. But anyway, probably an exchange of rocks, though. Storm could go for the knockoff or Bullet Seed here. Both would be fair play. But Ferroseed sets up spikes, so maybe this Ferroseed doesn't have rocks on it. It's possible. I think spikes are particularly strong right now, as it goes for the knockoff here on Hippo's Whirlwind, as it whirlwinds in Poniard. Seeing as Ferroseed didn't go for any rocks, I expect this to be EVO Rocks Pawn, which is a fine thing. It's a fine set. You don't really see as much SD these days from Pawn. That used to be its primary set, as far as I knew back when I first got back into LC about a year or so ago. But yeah, so like, Hippo threatens pawn, but at the same time Hippo's knocked off. It probably tanks any one pawn hit though, so I doubt Starmaster would want to stay in here. Don't know what Mambo would want to go for though. Probably could just fire off an Earthquake as Mienfu comes in for Starmaster, as Hippo does fire off that Earthquake. Does a decent amount to the Mienfu. I'm expecting this to be fast bulky Fu, with 14 defense, 12 spadef, and 17 speed. And I expect I don't know. I could see a high jump kick here. I could also see a U-turn out into something like Pharaohseed from Starmaster. Mambo probably is going to go for a slack off, or yeah, I'd probably go for slack off if I am Mambo here, just to get back up to full. Though that is a really passive play, as Mienfu does go for the U-turn. Like I said, I expect probably Pharaohseed to come in, though if Starm is feeling ballsy, he could go out to Carvana, but he does go Pharaohseed on the Earthquake there. I guess that's a fair play from Mambo's end, but like I said, I think slack off would have been better. He would have been at 90, and now he's going to switch out and come back. When he comes back in, he's going to be at 28%. So Hippo's really worn now, and Krogunk's job is just a lot more. Krogunk has even more on its plate now, because Hippo can't really check pawn anymore. So he just fires off another Earthquake as Pharaohseed sets up more spikes. This next Earthquake will take out the Pharaohseed, so looks like yeah, this next Earthquake will take out the Pharaohseed unless Starmaster decides to like potentially go Spritzy or something to try and wish Pharaohseed back up, as he goes Mienfu here on this Earthquake. Again, it's doing a respectable amount, but not really sure what's going on. I think maybe Mambo has just decided that Hippo's done its job. I don't really know, but I think it could definitely still be useful this game. But probable Drain Punch coming from Starmaster, but no, he goes for the U-turn again, as I really hope Hippo slacked off this time, because I mean it's just really low, as Starm does bring in Spritzy this time, as Hippo does slack off, which is good. I expect Starm to try and wish up his Pharaohseed maybe. It could also be a Calm Mind Spritzy. Calm Mind Spritzy is incredibly threatening, though Mambo does have some pretty good fairy checks in Ghastly, Krogunk, and Magnemite, as Spritzy's gonna throw up the wish. If I am Mambo here, I'm probably going for the sub on the expected switch out into perhaps Pharaohseed, perhaps Pawneard even. So he goes Mienfu, as Ghastly goes for the Shadow Ball. It's not Life Orb Ghastly. This could be a Scarf Ghastly. This could be when Ghastly doesn't run Life Orb, it typically could run a Scarf, maybe Sash. Both are viable options. I run on my Abrafood team a Berry Juice Ghastly that is sub-disable. Really like that set, actually. It's really cool. Like you can just kind of like sub on Mienfu and like force it out really nicely. But somehow I just don't expect that to come from Mambo here, as Mienfu took that Shadow Ball pretty well. Could be more specially defensive than physically defensive, or it could be a weaker Ghastly. But Hippo's in, and I think Mienfu can fire off a pretty free Drain Punch here. Yeah, I think Starm can fire off a pretty free Drain Punch, though. He has been clicking U-turn each time here. Don't really know what Mambo wants to do here. I'd say Starm's in the more controlling position, at this point, but it is still anyone's game. It is still 6v6 right now, though Hippo is very low and knocked off as the HJK comes out, taking out the Hippopotas, and Starmaster takes the scoreboard lead. Mambo's probably going to go out to his Abra here to fire off to at least threaten the Psychic. This is not a Scarfu. So Abra's pretty free to come in here, and the prediction games are there though because because Starmaster has the Poniard still. No Ferris Seed is really low. If it is Life Orb Abra, it could probably sub, though don't know what the play would be. And if Abra comes out, Diglett will be trapping it next turn, though that does allow Snivy in for free. But Abra does come out. Well, Diglett might not necessarily be trapping it next turn, but when Abra gets it, if Abra gets it killed, Diglett can revenge it, provided a sub or something isn't up. But Mambo's gonna threaten the Psychic. I doubt he's gonna actually go for the Psychic here, because the pawn switch. Because the Psychic's really the obvious play, and Starmaster goes Ferroseed, which is a good play on his part, sacking it off. As Mambo does go for the Psychic, there didn't do a lot, so this might be Sash Abra. Sash Magic Guard is really good, especially when you're as frail and powerful as Abra. But Ferroseed's gonna go down this turn. It did a good job this game for Starmaster, getting up 2 layers of spikes and helping wear down the Hippo. But yeah. I think Mambo would go for like the HP fight's fine. Maybe the Dazzling Gleam. He just goes for the Psychic again, as Pharaoh does go down. In comes Diglett to revenge this Abra. Abra can't switch out here, but if it is Sash, the Diglett's going down. Oh, it is Beat Up. That is really cool. Beat Up is used specifically to take out Abra, and Sash Abra, which is really cool. I think I first saw that in LCPL when OP I think used it against Melon. I think it might have been. I don't remember perfectly, but yeah, no, really cool way to make sure you take out Abra, and yeah, but Snivy's in now, and yeah, Snivy's threatening as always, but yeah, yeah, probably Snivy can probably fire off a Leaf Storm here. It could also go for a Glare. Glare's a really nice move on Snivy because, outspeeding shit, nice. Paralyzing shit, even nicer. Can potentially give you some free turns. As Diglett goes for the sub on the Leaf Storm that Snivy throws out. Snivy's not +2, but I doubt this specific Diglett will be sub Aerial Ace, as Starmaster brought week 1 against Fitzy. But that would be really cool if it was to take out the Snivy, though it isn't being worn down by anything. But Diglett isn't Aerial Ace and just decides to get off some chip damage firing off an Earthquake, as Snivy goes for the Hidden Power. I assume that it is Hidden Power Flying there. Hits other grasses. Hidden Power Flying is the most often used one because it hits other grasses as well as fighters and doesn't lower your speed IV, so you can actually hit the coveted 17 speed tier. But yeah, now that Diglett's down, actually, Krogunk is actually able to counter, to check the things it's supposed to check in Pawn and Carvana, as well as Spritzy with its Poisons type stab. provided this is mixed gunk or special gunk, of course. It is possible that it is full physical, which does not check Carvana as well, though Carvana hardly runs Zen Headbutt, as I've noticed. I always think they would be running Zen Headbutt, but then they decide to run Aqua Jet and Protect. I honestly think you could get away with running 4 attacks Carvana with like Aqua Jet as your move over Protect. You bring it in on weakened stuff and you just kind of pick stuff off. I've noticed I've been saying a lot, and I really apologize for that. But yeah, I don't typically use Carvana much, but it is definitely a strong mon, and that's why it's seen quite a good amount of usage so far in this SPL. But anyway, we've got Snivy, +2 Snivy in on Pawneard. Here, Pawn, I think, takes it out with the knockoff, as this Snivy's pretty positively Eviolite, as he crits. So if it didn't, I think it took it out, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't know all of my calcs, and I don't even use Evio Snivy, so I don't know that one. But Mambo puts the dot, so I assume that he thinks it mattered. Starm asked if it mattered, and Mambo said, yeah. So I guess we can assume that it was that it did matter. And yeah, the fact that Pawneard outsped the Snivy means that Snivy wasn't running the normal HP flying, but instead was probably running either HP fire or maybe HP rock, I think is the other one that it can run. Or maybe ice, I guess. But I think HP fire is the best HP cover. HP fire is the best HP coverage wise that it could run. We've got Reflect type Ghastly, Mambo the Innovator. Oh, wow. Okay. It's probably defensive at that point. And that's why the Shadow Ball to the Mienfoo didn't do a whole lot earlier. That's interesting. Now it's not weak to the Pawn's knockoff, and I expect a Will-O-Wisp here as he goes for the hidden power on the Mienfoo. Now Ghastly is weak to the fighting move that Mienfoo can fire off, though. That's really weird innovation from Mambo. It doesn't seem overly awful, but it doesn't seem like it's like that amazing. I'm really surprised he didn't Will-O-Wisp there. And if you're running Reflect type Ghastly, I would think you would I would expect Will-O-Wisp. But anyway, Krogunk is in, and it fires off a Drain. Krogunk is in to take that high jump kick, and then knock off on the following turn. Fires off a Drain Punch. A jump kick won't be killing this turn, but Mienfoo can always just pivot out as it goes for the Acro. Okay. Acro-Fu making more appearances this SPL. Me saying that it had fallen out of favor recently in previous videos just kind of makes me look dumb now, doesn't it? But anyway, Ghastly is back in on this Mienfoo, and it can take it out with the Sludge Bomb. I guess with the dual stab and wanting to run HP fight, you don't exactly have room for Will-O-Wisp, so I guess that's fair. But in comes Carvana, who can set up a Protect here. If I'm Mambo, I really hope Mambo has the Vacuum Wave, though, because Krogunk wins at this point if it is the usual mixed gunk. I believe Pawneard is. Yeah, Pawneard should be getting taken out by any Vacuum Wave. Well, by Vacuum Wave, should it have it. But, so, Carvana does go for the safe Protect and is likely to take out Ghastly this turn, I think. Mambo could save this Ghastly. apparently Bulbapedia lied to Mambo. He thought that reflect type could go through protect. That could be a sim error, I guess. I don't know the game mechanic, I'll be honest. Yeah, I don't know. It could be a sim error, but I don't know. But anyway, Carvanha is here. If Ghastly could have gotten that reflect type off, that would have been really nice. It probably could have lived any hit from that, but in comes Krogunk. I can only assume it has the vacuum wave. And oh, looks like it doesn't have vacuum wave, but that Carvanha likely doesn't have Zen Headbutt. So I expect a gunk shot from Krogunk here. It is possible that he could go Magnemite here as well, though. I really don't like full physical Krogunk as much as I like Mixed Gunk. I think Vacuum Wave is one of the main reasons to run Krogunk. Obviously, other people like other things, but yeah, I don't know. I just find the utility Vacuum Wave provides is too good to give up in most cases. But Mambo is more than likely full physical Krogunk unless he's really bluffing. But yeah. In is Magnemite at about half. It can't really go for the Flash Cannon. I mean, I guess it can. I don't know. Without Vacuum Wave, I don't think Krogunk can handle Pawn at this low health. I don't think Krogunk can handle Pawn at as low health as it is. So I don't know. The Ghastly was kind of cool though. It looked like it was gonna put in just be kind of annoying for Starmaster, but unfortunately, Mambo's assumption that it did go through Protect was incorrect. Bulbapedia says that it goes through, but Cerebi doesn't. I don't know. I don't play the game. I don't use Reflect type in game. I don't even play the games anymore. Really? Do any of you play the game? Comment question of the day. I don't think I'm actually going to start that, but, comment question of the game. Do you guys actually still play the games? I got Alpha Sapphire, but, got bored of it after the 6th gym, I think. I don't know. It was boring. But anyway, Magnemite's in, and Mambo's down to 20 seconds as he goes Krogunk on the crunch, and Krogunk goes bye-bye. Yeah, unfort, and Mambo is going to be slain. Mambo's undefeated streak is going to be slain, and Starmaster is going to improve to 2-1 as Mambo's going to fall to 2-1. And in one of my previous videos, I said that Kingler Numbers was the only undefeated LCer left. I was wrong at that point, but now I'm not, as Starmaster picks up the win. But anyway, so good match to both of you. I thought you guys played well. Yeah, I just think Starmaster had the right team to take on Mambo here. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like and comment with any feedback you have. And yeah, stay subscribed for more competitive LC content. My name's Joltage, and I will see you next time. Have a good day, and if you're on the East Coast, don't get snowed in, because it is a snowing. Alright guys, bye.